This is a box from Get FPV. What's inside? Let's find out. It's something very exciting to me. Paper. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh man, what's this? Ooh, batteries. Batteries. Props, receiver. Emax Tinyhawk S. Spider-Man charger. And a piece of resistance. Fatshark Scout. Scout goggles. This is exciting. So, hey everybody, welcome back to RC with Adam. Just want to make this super quick, just kind of hang out video with you and to let you know of some videos that you can expect to see on the channel. And part of this, I'm telling you so that way I can't back down and I actually have to make the videos and I can't procrastinate. So, I just got this stuff from Get FPV and let's see. So this is kind of a big deal for me because this is the first time that I actually bought the things that I've talked about buying for like a really long time. So I don't know if you can relate to that where you're just like, oh yeah, I really should get one of those, and you see other people flying things around or whatever and you're like, man, I want to get one of those, but then you never do. But now I finally did. So one of these things is the Emax Tinyhawk S. Ooh, look at that. Now, I know that everyone and their mama's brother's uncle's dog has made a video about the Tinyhawk S and, well, basically all of these products here. So this is not going to be like a first look or unboxing video, even though I did just unbox something and take a first look at it. But anyway, that's not what the point of this is. But I just want to share that with you because I'm really excited about that. But here's the best part. Because I fly FlySky, and you can't buy right now a Tinyhawk S with a FlySky receiver built in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out and show you how to install. Oh my gosh, that's so tiny. Wait, where are the wires? There are no wires? How to install a FlySky receiver into the Tinyhawk S. And so that way, if you are flying FlySky, you can buy a receiver and put it in there. Probably not this receiver though, because I don't know if it's very good. It probably isn't, but it'll be good enough to get it flying close range. But apparently it doesn't come with any wires, so that's kind of lame. But I mean, I have a lot of wires around, but so don't buy this one. This one's the FSRX2A Pro receiver, but it's like the version 1, so there's a better version now. Anyway, but I'm getting distracted. So, Tinyhawk S, and so that's a big thing because for a long time I've been like, man, I want to get one of those little micro quads, and this is actually only the second store-bought quad that I've ever bought. All the other ones I've just kind of built and cobbled together, although there were some that were sent to me. And then the Fatshark Scout goggles, these are exciting. I'm going to open these up right now. I have long been talking about upgrading my goggles because right now I have the Yashin Goggles 2 goggles, which have been, I've been flying for like 2 years, I think, on those, and they've been pretty great. But I have upgraded them with different antennas, a diversity module. DVR module and all that sort of stuff. And I thought about, well, anyway, I'll get into the details when I talk about this. It's not going to be like a product review, but I do want to give you my thoughts on this as somebody who was just going from box goggles later in another video. So let's check these out. Oh dang, they're even smaller in the box. Would you look at that? If I get enough light, I want to make sure you can see these. I want to make sure you can see the stuff. So, oh boy, stickers and things. So let me just real quick here. Let's just take a look. Oh, dang! Dang! Look at these. This is these are way smaller in person. I know this is turning into like a first impressions unboxing video, but that was not intentional. What? Oh my gosh. Oh, wait. That's a problem. Shoot. I think I'm already seeing kind of an issue here, which is light leakage. Do they have different, does this come with different ones? Does this come with different pads? I don't think it does. They're replaceable, but I think I need like some thicker pads. That's unfortunate. Does this come with a battery? Dude, I think this comes with a battery. Okay. I'm gonna get more into this in a second. Okay, but the main reason why I thought the Fatshark Scout goggles are great, and oh my gosh, like in person, this is crazy. Like, look at the size comparison. Can you even fathom the size comparison? Like, these things are practically very close to the slim style goggles, whereas these gigantic things that I've been wearing and carrying around, these are huge. So that was part of why I wanted to upgrade to this. However, the first thing I'm noticing right away is that like it seems like there's a lot of light leakage, like down here, like a lot. Like my nose is not big enough. Oh my gosh, and that is scary. That is so creepy. I can see like the reflection amplified like of my eyes. It's like some sort of large cat is looking at me. I don't know. I guess I have cat eyes. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to have to do something about this. Probably going to have to add foam to this whole piece right here. But hey, look at that. See, that's actually part of why I got these goggles, sort of, is so that, to just try them out and be like, is this good for me or not? Because that's the thing. That's the thing, guys. I was having such a hard time deciding what kind of goggles to get, and I did get to try a couple different slim goggles, but I just didn't really, Plus, they're more expensive, and anyway, we'll get into that in another video. But but that's kind of, so, right off the bat, look at that. I rhymed, first of all, and then now it's like I learned something, and now you learned something, because I never heard anybody say that about these, that like with the padding might not be enough. So that's very interesting. I'm very, 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 very excited to get these, to try these out. Anyway, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna be doing some micro flying and using the Fatsharks, and that's super cool. And the other reason why I got new goggles is because my brother Nathan is getting into the quad stuff as well. He's been trying it out, and I've been getting him flying on some like little tiny micros, just line of sight around the house to get his hand-eye coordination up to speed. So now he can use my old goggles, and anybody that I fly with or want to show what it's like to fly FPV, they can use those goggles, and I can use these goggles if they work out okay. Oh yeah, and while I'm at it, this is the ViFly. Is it VFly or ViFly? I don't know, but this is the camera switcher, so you can have two different cameras. So I just wanted to show that to you. I am going to be sort of like reviewing it or testing it out, because thank you, ViFly, for sending that to me. I've just been so busy, I haven't been able to actually do anything with it. But now that I made this video, I'm going to have to do something with it. So I appreciate that. And while I'm still talking here, I bought this a while ago, and I did make a video. This is the FlySky FSI 6 transmitter, and this is like, your I think it's a great budget transmitter, but it is towards the lower end for sure. It's basically just a step below my normal transmitter, which is the FSI 6X. But anyway, I bought this specifically so that I could make videos that would help you folks that have the i6, and I'm going to be coming out with more, hopefully like a FlySky series of just like how to do pretty much all the functions that are in here, but then just do kind of like a how-to tutorial thing. So if you have questions about FlySky stuff, leave them in the comments below, and I will do my best to answer all of those in like upcoming FlySky videos. So that's exciting. All right, I think that's it. I've been talking for quite a while now. Thanks for hanging out with me. If you even watched this video to the end, you rock, and I will see you in more videos. I hope you enjoy the Flight Fest videos that I've been putting out. I've got a few more of those to come. Stick around, and I'll see you next time.